2 Samuel 11 verse 14 and 15. 2 Samuel 11 14 and 15. And it came to pass in the morning that David wrote a letter to Joab and sent it by the hand of Uriah. He wrote in the letter saying, set Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle, and retire ye from him, that he may be smitten and die. He wrote in the letter, set Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle, that he may be smitten and die. There shall be no loss.
Amen.
There shall be no loss.
Amen.
We see a story here. We know the background story of how David was walking on the rooftop of his house. The time had expired when kings go. Time had expired when kings go forth to battle. In chapter 11, verse 1, and the Bible says, while he was walking on the rooftop of his house, he saw a woman at the penthouse, the balcony. He spotted the woman, and she was beautiful to behold. He lusted after her and went, for her. Now, the emphasis here is when he discovered she was pregnant, he sent for the man, expecting the man to go home, meet his wife, so he could avert it and get that pregnancy announcement or news of him, temporarily, of course. But the man refused. The man refused. So what did he do? He wrote a letter to the captain. The man was a soldier, and said, let the battle be hot. Take this man to the hottest part. When he is there, retire from him. Inform all the military, all the soldiers, that when the battle is fierce and hot, you all withdraw, retire from him. I personally, if I would digress a bit, felt that Uriah has a relational issue. He had a relational issue which he also had with his wife. If the king said, go home and meet your wife, even if you are not going to stay back home, at least go and meet your wife, register your presence. He had a relational issue. Another thing that made me know Uriah had a relational issue is that Joab informed all the soldiers of the plan to retire from Uriah when the battle was hot. How come none of the soldiers informed Uriah? Because the man had the problem with relationship. He had the problem communicating with people. So nobody informed to say, see, in fact, they could have informed this strategically to say, please, whenever you see us withdrawing, please withdraw. And when he says, why? Say, no questions. Whenever you see us withdrawing, you too withdraw. That's an direct statement making him know that there's a conspiracy, but he had a relational issue. To my point, this is the prayer I'm going to pray. There are so many people today who are manipulated to use their hands to destroy themselves. There are things that you are doing today that if you are not careful, it will destroy you. I've seen people today who believe that because they are under the divine health, they will mess up their health. They will destroy themselves. The relationships you are in, that you are being manipulated to destroy yourself. You are in something, you are not yet married, you are in a relationship that's not, you are not married yet, and you are always in pain, always crying, you are still there. Walk out. You are destroying yourself. You are destroying yourself. I will not be manipulated to destroy myself.
Amen.
Samson was manipulated. Samson destroyed himself. He destroyed himself. Samson destroyed himself under manipulation. Samson was carefree. And that cost him royalty, cost him dignity. And he destroyed himself. You will lift up your voice in the place of prayer. I will not be manipulated to destroy myself.
Amen.
Say, my Father, my Father.
My Father, my Father.
Shout it loud and clear.
My Father, my Father.
Shout it at the top of your voice.
My Father, my Father.
In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
As I begin to pray, I will not be manipulated.
I will not be manipulated
to destroy myself.
To destroy myself.
I will not be manipulated.
I will not be manipulated
to destroy myself.
to destroy myself.
I will not be manipulated.
I will not be manipulated
to destroy myself. To destroy myself. I will not be manipulated.
I will not be manipulated.
To destroy myself.
To destroy myself.
I will not be manipulated.
I will not be manipulated.
To destroy myself.
To destroy myself.
Open your mouth and fire prayer.
Vado, Razuna Vado, Razuna Vado,
In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name.